This is the first Sunday since President Uhuru Kenyatta eased COVID-19 restrictions, including reviewing the number of attendants at worship centers to 2/3 of the capacity, and saw hundreds of Kenyans return to worship centers.
Under the review, churches were allowed to conduct services for up to 3 hours. As Chemutai Goin reports, churches welcomed the orders with a pledge that they will continue adhering to the outlined protocol to contain the possible spread of the virus.
The country is slowly adapting to living with the COVID-19 disease, and with the new normal that has seen the dusk to dawn curfew lifted, it was the turn for worship places to receive a boost. The Interfaith Council today announcing a raft of new guidelines that will shepherd the conduct of worship in line with the directive of President Uhuru Kenyatta. With the order allowing worship places to admit 2/3 of its capacity, seats and pews will now factor in a 0.6 meter social distance from the initial 1.5 meters. Services have also been extended to a maximum of 180 minutes from the initial 120 minutes. The announcement welcomed by many churches. Paul Wanjohi, a bishop at the New Life Church in Nyeri County, terming the review a sigh of relief.
We used to hold staggered services, but now it is good that now we can compress them to few services because a church is a family.
At the PCA St. Andrew's Parish in Nairobi, the church maintains strict adherence to the laid-out protocols, hand-washing stations maintained, and each worshipper was registered and temperature taken before they entered the sanctuary. The church's session clerk, Patterson Kamara, says with the new orders, they will review seating arrangements with a plan to have a specific service for the elderly to minimize their interaction with other worshippers.
You cannot sit on any seat that is not numbered. At the front there, where we do the service and the worship, the seating arrangement is the same. And also, we do not share the microphones. Every speaker has their own microphone because we understand mics are super spreaders.
Similar scenes at the Holy Family Basilica, where all worshippers sanitized as they entered the church and throughout the service wore masks. In Kisumu County, the Power of Jesus Around the World Church, the church was filled to the required capacity. Its Archbishop lauding the president for reopening worship places, which he said were going through tough times. Jasper Mose of Deliverance Church Lolwe noted that with the rate of depression across the country, the church would offer comfort to many.
Makanisa tulikuwa tunapata shida zaidi, lakini sasa tuna kiwango ambao tunakubali iingie kanisani ili kanisa isiwe imejaa zaidi ya kupita kiasi. Na mimi nashukuru sana serikali.
Na katika kurudi kwetu tumeona watu wakitiwa moyo, watu wakitiwa nguvu, na kwa hivyo hata Wakristo wamefurahi.
The guidelines by the Interfaith Council also reviewing the attendees at funerals to 300 from 100 and 150 for weddings. However, directing that no food should be served at the ceremonies. The developments came as the country recorded 44 new COVID cases, pushing the total confirmed cases to 252,672, representing a 1% positivity rate. 2 deaths were recorded, albeit all being late deaths. The total vaccinations inched closer to the 5 million mark, with 4.93 million Kenyans having received the shots. Out of these, 1.43 being fully vaccinated, while the remaining 3.4 million having received the first jab. The vaccination rate now standing at 5.2%. Chemutai Goin, Citizen TV.